Welcome to Tower Talk Business Radio on the voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC. Tower Talk Business Radio brings you conversations with the top business minds on Long Island and around the nation, including expert consultants and small business owners who have found success, but are also willing to share their top tips, failures, and give gritty, matter-of-fact advice based on their first-hand experience. And now, let's get down to business with Tower Talk Business Radio, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation.
And welcome to Tower Talk Business Radio, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation. My name is Donyshia Boston Hill, CEO of Keeper of the Brand Marketing and Digital Agency. I'm generally here with my co-host, Ray Schwetz, but today he is away on vacation. Ray represents NEFCU. He is the AVP, and we're focused on being the premier resource for business and entrepreneurship. We bring you weekly business advice, tips, tools, and services that help you grow your business. Plus, we interview the top business minds and leaders in the industry. And here's a little special treat for you today. No matter what, expect the unexpected. And whenever possible, be the unexpected. And that's from Linda Berry. Our special guest today is Jamie RALLIFORD, CEO of Bold and Boss, otherwise known as Miss Chu the DJ. And she is doing the unexpected right here on Long Island and on the digital platform worldwide. Jamie doubles as a celebrity, international DJ, serial entrepreneur, seminar leader, and motivational speaker. With her new creation, Bold and Boss, Miss Chu serves influencers by providing them with easy access to premium quality hair extensions and fashionable clothing styles to choose from. The boutique is located on boldandboss.com and also opening in Rockville Center, Long Island. It caters to everyday women from senior level executives of every ethnic background in all industries around the world. The female entrepreneur uses her platform to create ways to make women from all over feel good. Yes, she does. Miss Chu began cultivating a love of music, dance, and storytelling at an early age. With a diverse style and vast knowledge of music, she has quickly become one of New York's well-known and respected female DJs. She's the choice for major brands and fashion events because of her elegant yet modern aura and energy. She is also the founder of Rock with Miss Chu Spin Series, a traveling instructional DJ workshop. She received her Bachelor's of Science degree, a Master's of Business Administration degree, and paralegal certification from Long Island University's Brooklyn campus. Now, you have done a lot. So thank you, and welcome to the show, Jamie, or Miss Chu.
Thank you for having me.
We're super excited to have you here today. But first, we want to find out a little bit about how you started. How did you become, this alter ego, Miss Chu?
Well, I've always been a lover of music. And from a young age, I would always be the person to coordinate the music for our family events. And I just became a hype woman, per se, or hype kid. And as I got older and I would listen to some of my favorite DJs, I always said, I want to do that. I want to be like, I want to be the music inspiration. I want to use music to bring people together because I find that music is my inspiration. Music is healing. And it brings you together regardless of your race, your age. It's just a beautiful thing. So I decided one day after traveling around with my husband, who's also a DJ, that I wanted to try. So I enrolled in school. I took about a year's worth of classes. I was a bedroom DJ. I literally had a setup in my bedroom and I DJ'd in there without anybody hearing me other than my husband for probably about a year and a half before I actually came out. And when I debuted, it was an accident. I was on site with him at a prom, and he had to use the bathroom. And he said, listen, I got to go to the bathroom. I need you to play these songs. And he had a list of songs set up already for me to play. And I looked at them, and I looked at the crowd, a bunch of seniors in high school. And I'm like, they don't want to hear that. And I literally just went off the cuff and just started playing a couple songs here and there. And they were just finishing up dinner and really about to start the party, and they just got up and ran to the dance floor. I think they were fascinated because I was a girl, and they liked the songs that I was playing, and he came back from the bathroom, and he was like, what did you do? I'm like, I don't know. So he said, well, whatever you did, just keep doing it. And I literally played the rest of the prom that night. He came on later in the evening, but I got the party started.
You took over.
And I had a good time, and they cheered me on, and it was really, like, I felt like I was their inspiration, but they were my inspiration because they were just so cool to, like, spin for. So that was actually my first time accidentally coming out of the bedroom.
A nice stumble.
Yeah.
Definitely a nice stumble.
And from there, I just kept going. It was like, okay, well, you know what? It was kind of like a sign that you can do this. And I did.
Yeah, so
you're doing
big things. And when we watch your Facebook updates and Instagram updates, we see you like all over the place. Victoria's Secret, in the mall, spinning. Talk to us about some of the clients you work with and things, experiences that you had.
I had some really, really cool experiences. I think early on, as I was developing the plan, because I think for everything that you do, you should at least sit down for a moment and figure out what your plan is. I decided that I wanted to do the corporate route. I won't say I'm not a club DJ. I'm a special events DJ. I like certain types of events. And I'm like, well, you know what? I can bring this vibe so many different places. So I've spun at Soul Cycle. I've spun live rides for, my cycling fans. I've spun in the malls, store grand openings when Forever 21, Victoria's Secrets, if they're having like a special event. I've spun for artists that came onto Long Island and did special events in Roosevelt Field Mall, Bloomingdale's, Saks Fifth Avenue. Like, I really stayed on the retail track for a long time and kind of built that up. And then I moved into more special events, DJing, Sweet 16s, weddings. I did weddings for a while. I'll tell you the truth, I'm not a lover of weddings. Easy gig, but not my thing. I prefer, the special event party, the 50th birthday party, the 70th birthday party, the 90th birthday party, and just typical club events.
Nice. So, as you go from, being the showcase at retail and playing at club events, and now you have your own Bold and Boss line and online digital store. You have the retail store that's opening up. Why? What was that inspiration?
That inspiration was I really needed something to wear. So Bold and Boss is I call it my passion project. I love hair extensions. Anyone who knows me, if you've known me for a long time, I started wearing hair extensions before they were even popular, probably in like the 90s, early 90s. And I've just done a lot of research in terms of quality hair. Like, you get stuff from random places and the hair tangles up, it falls apart, you're on site at an event and your track is hanging out, and I couldn't deal with it anymore. And also, I found that a lot of the retail locations, the selection was limited. And, because I spend so many different types of events, sometimes I'm at a luncheon with corporate women. Sometimes I'm at a corporate event, or I'm at retail, I'm in the mall. I just had so many different needs in terms of hair, clothing, that I said, you know what, I'm going to figure out what it is that I like. And if you like what I like, and we have a business. So I launched Bold and Boss. It specializes in premium hair extensions, wigs, and fashion-forward clothing for the everyday woman, for the person who needs to, they don't want to look crazy going to the supermarket, so we have cute rompers where you just throw on something and go to the store. If you're going to a gala and you need an evening gown, you come and you talk to me, you tell me your needs, and we get you what you need. So I just wanted to create something for the people like me who were multifaceted in life and needed, an avenue, a route to get what it is that they need. You can't go anywhere with the track hanging out, or with your weave is crunched up in the back because you didn't get quality hair. We've all seen it. And I just got tired of like people selling me garbage, or going to like my key locations and they not having what I needed. So I sourced my manufacturers all direct and figured out what it was that I wanted to bring to market, and I did it.
You are listening to Tower Talk Business Radio on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm Donyshia Boston Hill, along with my co-host Ray Schwetz, and our guest today is Jamie RALLIFORD, CEO of Bold and Boss, and Miss Chu, the DJ. Now, Jamie, you have our listeners at home can't see, but you have some, samples here of different types of bundles, and talk to us about your product line and how you made the decision to carry specific hair, because hair in itself is a $1 billion business.
Yes, it is. Hair is a $1 billion business, and so many people carry low quality hair, and I like my hair to last a long time. Like, I want to wash it, condition it. I want to treat it as if it's my own. And what I had to do was really find the manufacturers that would give me quality product, and I found that in India. I find that Indian hair is premium quality. It's the highest quality on the market. My bundles are sourced from single donors, so they're sourced from Indian temples. Single donor bundles, premium quality. It doesn't shed, doesn't tangle. You can wear it for years if you take proper care of it. And that's where we are today. I have 7 different textures. I have something basically for everyone. We have our 613, our Platinum Blonde collection. We have a deep wave for those who may be going on vacation and you want something effortless. We have an Afro kinky texture for my natural Eastas who, don't want the trouble of maintaining their natural hair every day, because I have natural hair as well, and it's a lot of work. So we have a texture for that. We have the texture for, the person who wants that beautiful bouncy body wave, a body wave texture. And then we have a natural wavy where you just kind of just put it on. You may spray a little water in it, comb it through, and you just go. So we have a little bit of, we have something for everyone. And our quality is top quality, and I think that's important when coming into a business that's already saturated. I think your quality stands out the most. You're not going to get a bundle from me that's going to tangle while you're on your way to work because you put your collar up.
So that's really your differentiator.
Yeah, my differentiation is quality.
Absolutely. So now you've been online for several years now and really grown and started to have an amazing following. And now you're moving into retail. And I say that we're just having a brick and mortar. Why that decision? And, you see a lot of, boutiques in Brooklyn, but Long Island is really lucky to have you. So why Long Island and why Rockville Center?
Well, the thing is I wanted to create jobs for younger people. I wanted to create a job for myself, on Long Island where I live, where I play. It was important to me to be somewhere where I could build my own following here. So I actually stumbled upon a location that I'm in Rockville Center, and I felt like online it's okay if that's your thing. There are people who can go online and they can order thousands of dollars worth of product, and they get it, they test it, they send it back. But there are a certain person like myself who I want to touch and feel. I want to get to know the owner. I want to tell you, like, okay, this is what I like. Can you get it? You know what I mean? So I felt like having a retail location, at least for the people who were within the vicinity to get to it, it was really important. And I have a lot of cheerleaders waiting, like, when are you opening? When is it coming? And I'm like, I'm coming. Give me a moment. So I have a lot of people who are really excited about it, are really supportive, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm happy to be here on Long Island, a person who's a taxpayer, in Nassau County, and opening a business here to, have something for us by us.
Absolutely. You are listening to Tower Talk Business Radio. Our guest today is Jamie RALLIFORD, CEO of Bold & Boss, Miss Chu the DJ. My name is Donyshia Boston Hill, along with Ray Schwartz on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
So this year, I ordered my prom dress from Shady Deals, and when it came, it said, some assembly required.
I ordered these batteries for my digital camera, but the batteries weren't included, so I had to draw all of our family memories.
I ordered a 60-inch TV from Shady Deals. What they actually meant is, you can't sit further than 60 inches away.
Be a savvy consumer, research businesses, report false advertising, and settle transaction claims with the BBB.
Test your advertising IQ. Go to bbbadtruth.org. Got a new tech device? Be sure to recycle your old one. The Consumer Technology Association is making it easy to recycle your old TVs, tablets, and smartphones. Go to greenergadgets.org, type in your zip code, and you'll find the recycling center closest to your home. That's greenergadgets.org.
How long does it take to get to the forest?
That's not far.
What are we going to do? Hike?
Sure.
Are we there yet?
Yep. It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org, brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
And welcome back to Tower Talk Business Radio, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm your host, Donyshia Boston Hill, along with Ray Schretz, and our guest today is Jamie Ralliford, CEO of Bold & Boss, Miss Chew, the DJ. Now, Jamie, we when we left, we were discussing, Bold & Boss, the brick and mortar, and how you've grown from e-tail to really just making sure people can feel and touch and see all the amazing clothing line and some of the bundles that you supply. Talk to us a little bit about the fashion and how and why you decided to marry the two. I mean, music, hair, fashion. I mean, it's a culture.
It's a vibe.
It is.
It is a vibe. So, music, fashion, hair, it all goes together. Like, I'm a DJ, so when you see me, I'm a brand, and it all has to flow. And what I found is that sometimes you need hair, sometimes you need something to wear, and sometimes you need both. Sometimes you just need a full-on makeover, and I felt like I should be able to supply you with whatever it is that you need. So when finding like my manufacturers, I needed to really locate, like identify, like where are we? Like, where's my client? My client is at work. So we have blazers, we have tunics, we have things that you can wear into the office. My client is on the beach because, you need a break from real life sometimes and you want to look cute. So my client is on the beach. My client is going to a special event. My client's going to a luncheon. So you might need that nice dress, and my clients also do formal events, so we have that as well. So today I have a couple pieces with me from my spring collection. I'm super excited about it. Spring summer. I have a kimono.
And kimonos are super, super popular. I'm seeing them on, a lot of reality TV shows. People wearing kimonos in all different aspects by themselves, with jeans, you name it.
Yeah, so when I actually recently took a trip to Florida and I threw this on with jeans during the day. In the evening, we went to like a sailing, a sunset cruise. I threw it on with some shorts and wedges. So, I feel like it's a nice piece where you have a lot of different options. And if you want to use it as a bathing suit cover-up, you can use that. You can do that as well. And then I love, love, love rompers. And I know rompers are not for everyone, but if you're into rompers, or if you trust me enough to let me put you in a romper, you can really do things with this. So I have this cute little number here.
Oh, those rompers are really,
Can you see it?
It is. I can. It is really coming into big play. So these are your major, showcase pieces going into, different seasons throughout the year.
Yeah, different seasons. So with this romper, you can throw a kimono over it. You may want to throw on wedges if you're going to, a grassy event or, a picnic. And then in the evenings, you may want to throw it on with stilettos and dress up the jewelry. So, I have transitional pieces where, you can do a lot with them. And I'm super excited. And
I think you have something for every season throughout the year. Winter, go to Jamie and Bold & Boss. Summer, go to Jamie, Bold & Boss. Spring, yes, it's time to let our hair down and visit Jamie.
And it's funny because as I picked out the pieces for the spring collection, I'm like, okay, if you're in different organizations, you typically tend to take a break for the summer. So, okay, maybe we're not putting on the gala dresses, but we're putting on our rompers and our kimonos, and we're going to the picnics in the park or the polo classic, the different events where, you don't have to be as dressy, but you still want to look nice.
No, that's fantastic. So what are some of the challenges you face? You've been in business for a few years now, and there's other people that are sitting at home listening or watching on social media, and they're wondering, wow, she did this. How do I find the strength to take a chance? What made you take that leap? of faith?
Faith, and more faith. I have a really supportive family network of friends. And just, I've always been determined. Like, once I put my mind on something and I decide that's what's going to happen, I'm doing it. And that was my inspiration, just me telling myself, regardless of how hard or how difficult it gets, because sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to get out of bed every day. I'm every woman most days, and some days I don't want to be anybody but underneath my covers, depressed and sad. But I think, a lot of it is just pulling yourself up by the bootstraps and understanding that every day is not going to be great, but if you continue on your path to greatness, you will find it.
No, and I agree, and I think there's so many people out there that is scared to take that leap of faith, and without a network of people, a tribe behind them, other women, other family members, they're going to remain sitting at home wishing and wondering. So it's so great to see you evolve over the years, and just your product. I mean, when you talk about, anyone can start an online store, and start selling, but now you are moving into retail, which is a whole nother aspect of business, working with the county, working with, landlords, you name it. That's a whole nother aspect of, of being a CEO of a company, of leading, your vision. So what can people expect when they walk into Bold and Boss?
A good vibe. We are the vibe. We are positive. We are energetic. We are fashionable. We are fly, and it's a sisterhood. We're supporters of each other. So, Bold and Boss, you're going to come to my Bold and Boss location. You're going to have wine. You're going to have cheese. We're going to have music. You're going to have fun. I think that's important. When you feel good about yourself, you just tend to move differently. And that's what I'm providing, like a good time, as well as getting you into whatever it is you need so that you look and feel your best.
You are listening to Tower Talk Business Radio on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. My name is Donyshia Boston Hill, along with Ray Schwetz, and our guest today is CEO of Bold and Boss, Jamie Rallyford, also known as Miss Chu, the DJ. And I tell you, Jamie, we're so excited that, you're building and giving jobs to people on Long Island, but you're serving people of all different ethnicities. I mean, you're right in Rockville Center. It's a major hub right off the Long Island Railroad, right off of Sunrise Highway, and everyone's welcome.
Yeah, that's the Bold and Boss way. That's the Jamie way. Like I don't care what color you are. I don't care what religion you are. If you're a woman or a man who wants to look and feel good, we have something for you, and I think that was important in determining like where the location would be. I wanted it to be easy to get to. We're right on Sunrise Highway, like you said, it's a major hub. Even if you're not in Rockville Center, if you're going south of Long Island, you're going to pass it. And maybe you'll stop in and see what the hype is all about. So I'm excited about it. It's truly like a dream come true. I tell you the truth. When I was younger, much younger, my mom used to have these like card parties on Friday nights, and her and her friends would get together and they would play cards, and I would play with my dolls. I had some like teaching like blackboards, but then most of my time was spent like playing in her pantry. She was like, my mom, she hates to run out of anything, and she'd always stock up on like groceries, and I would take all the groceries out of the pantry while they were playing cards, and I would calculate everything on the calculator and give everybody receipts and put all the stuff back. So it was almost like I always had a vision of a store of sorts, like some sort of retail location where I was servicing folks. And now it's just like all coming together. I love hair. I taught myself how to braid when I was 6. So although I don't do hair, I'm a lover of hair. So I'm the go-to for like, people have asked me for years, so where do you get your hair from? Where do I do this? Where do I do that? And I feel like I should just supply that. Like now you want to know where I get my stuff from? Just come to Bold and Boss. Whatever it is that I have one for you as well.
And that's fantastic. And you do a great job. I mean, you've given, me fashion tips and advice. You dress me for different events. So we are really happy to see your evolution. I mean, from behind the turntables and mixing to just really becoming a CEO and pushing your brand, your personal brand forward, expanding that, and now giving those talents to every woman out there. You know, everyone needs, you know, Jamie and Bold and Boss in their life. So
thank you.
Really happy to see that. Any last minute tips or advice you would give, or things you want to share with our listeners?
I would say last minute tip is believe. If you're gonna, I think it was a Beyonce quote, if you're going to bet on anyone, make it yourself. You know, so if you have a dream, whether it be big or small, go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
Right.
If you don't try, you failed. You know, that's really it. And you know what? Like my mom always says, you can fall, but don't wallow. So if you fall down, fine. Get up. Right. Get up and get moving.
Keep trying.
And get moving towards that dream. So I just think that you should bet on yourself, give yourself a shot, and keep going.
Absolutely. And where can people find you?
You can find me all over. So if you want music and you need a DJ, we have myself, I Spin. We have a host of DJs on our roster now under Miss Chew Entertainment. You can find me at IamMissChew.com. If you're looking for hair or a fashion-forward outfit, or even if you want to sit down and have wine and cheese and just talk about life, you can find me at boldandboss.com.
Fantastic. And what is your social media? Social Instagram or
social?
Facebook?
We are I Am Miss Chew and at Bold and Boss.
Fantastic, Jamie. We are super, super excited to have you here. As I mentioned, words of encouragement for women. You know, when we look at people like yourself, taking the evolution of music and this culture to the next level, becoming owners. You know, you see the Beyoncés, you see the Jay-Z's, but there's people right here that are doing it big in our community. We applaud you.
Thank you.
So keep doing what you're doing, and everyone out there, don't forget to visit Jamie on her website or in Rockville Center in person. And
218A Sunrise Highway.
That's key. So say that again.
218A Sunrise Highway.
Jamie, we thank you for being our guest today.
Thank you.
We remind you that DB's philosophy is be fearless, be bold, be you, be a boss. Bold and Boss with Miss Chew. We want to thank you for being with us. My name is Donyshia Boston Hill, and I'm generally here with Ray Schwartz. Your co-hosts and producers. The creative director of Tower Talk Business Radio is Rudy Breedy. This is an NCC Business Leaders Council production. We'd like to thank our producer today, Kim, that's in the background, holding it down for us. Visit ncc.edu/WPHC for more information. Available on iHeartRadio, as a podcast on iTunes, Android Podcast, and Spreaker. Tower Talk Business Radio is powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. We'll talk to you next week.